Mason and Remy show. Podcast, it's a Mason and Remy show. Podcast, it's both of the dudes. It's none of the songs. It's just two guys talking way too long. It's a podcast, a Mundane Monday podcast. Talking about what you do on your weekend. I went up to normal near peaking. I only did it for the sake of rhyming. Sorry that I do it all the time, and I should probably stop. Hi, Remy.
Hey.
Welcome to the Mundane Monday podcast, where we go live on Facebook, on the Mason and Remy Facebook page. We post it eventually to YouTube and our podcast as well. That's where we spend that first moment where we talk on Mondays about, hey, how's your weekend? What's going on? What are you doing? Before we dive into work.
Sorry, I'm just sharing the stream currently.
No, I appreciate you doing that. Thank you. I know that I saw your pictures on your social media, and I know that you guys had a big, as you do most of the time, big eventful weekend.
Oh, yeah.
And we did as well, but I apologize for almost being late today. Can I tell you about the first 3 hours of my day today?
Oh, yeah.
Wake up early. I'm going to get on that treadmill. You know what I mean? Get on that treadmill.
Yeah.
But there's a guy who's supposed to come and fix my stove.
Yeah.
I have, the dials that are up there, control the stove tops.
Yep.
The one all the way on the right.
Electric stove, right?
It pops. Yeah. It's a flat top. It's got the, it's just like, I don't know, man. I don't know anything about appliances. I don't own a home. I'm not required to know those things. I have a very slim amount of memory left, and I don't have room for that up there. So I have no idea. Yes, it's electric. So the one all the way on the right, when you turn it on, halfway, heat starts popping, smoke starts coming out. Called them once. They came and said, we cleaned your stovetop.
Because they're probably used to dealing with people that are very, that don't clean their stovetop,
Sure.
so they think that there's like leftover food on there. But this is deeper.
So I got charged $45 for them to come out and tell me we cleaned your stovetop and took care of your problem. So a week later, 2 weeks later, my wife and I are making dinner, and it starts popping and clicking, and smoke starts coming out again. We're trying to make pasta. Mm-hmm. I feel unsafe cooking. I call the people that come back. We'll set up an appointment. 8 a.m. Monday. They call the apartment complex calls, or I guess I should say the property owners. Mm-hmm. They call the appliance company, who then goes, we'll send somebody out there between 8 and 9. I'm up at 7:30 this morning getting ready to get on the treadmill. He's going to look at the thing. I'm going to be here at 8. Nope, he calls at 10 to 9 and says, I'll be there in 10 minutes. Okay, fine. 9 o'clock rolls around. I got a guy who's coming in my house. I text you because, of course, I have a problem lately. I'm late. And I don't like it. And I'm trying to be better. And then this guy is like between the window of 8 and 9. See you at 8:59. Okay, great. So how long is this guy going to take to tear my stove apart? And he comes in and I show him and he goes, cool. All right, I got to order a part. See ya. And then he leaves. Mm-hmm. I have no idea when this man is coming back.
He didn't say don't use this until.
I think that was an assumed. I'm not trying to use it. Yeah. I haven't used it since. But that's just how I spent my morning, like waiting. 2 minutes he was in my house.
Yeah.
2 minutes he was in my house. Like I called you or I texted you and said I was going to be late, possibly late. I was early. Doesn't happen. But it's just.
Is it only this burner only that dial that does it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and he told me there's something in there. The electronics is fusing and trying to resolder itself, and it's disconnecting. I was like, okay, whatever you got to do, man. But he said that I don't have to be there for him to fix it next time.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, I guess he came out once, now the question is, do I ask for my $45 back? They charged me for it. Yes,
of course you do.
Yes, I do.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, because I had to pay that to the property people, and then I had to send them this video and say I feel unsafe in my kitchen.
Yeah,
and so I have not yet inquired about whether or not I should get my money back.
Yeah, you've got video evidence. They've now diagnosed the problem to where. It's the same problem that you were having.
Yeah.
They have to order a part now.
Yeah.
It renders your stove useless until they get this part. Yeah, of course. This has caused hardship on your life.
Wow, that's dramatic. That's dramatic.
$45 is nothing.
But I like it. No, I'm into that. And, well, on the other side of it, I'm like, $45 is nothing, and I shouldn't be really complaining.
$45 is nothing to them.
Well, that's what I'm...
$45 is like a week of food.
Should hear my rent. Exactly. Hey, Art. Hey, Colleen. Hey, Kevin. I'm sorry to hear that about Bama. I had no idea. Did you know that she had heart surgery?
Oh yeah, I knew that she was getting it. I didn't. Was it this week? I'm assuming.
Art just had said that she had heart surgery and wish her an expedient recovery. So yeah, we do that. Hey Kevin, how are you? Thank you guys for coming by. I just wanted to vent on my morning here. It seems minuscule in comparison to things other people are going through, but that could be said every day on every moment as we watch the news in the office every day. It could get like that. But thanks for coming by. We appreciate you guys hanging for a Mundane Monday podcast.
Yeah.
Besides this morning, I had a big birthday celebration this weekend, but I'll get to that. I want to give you some space as well because I know you had a weekend. How are you? What's going on?
Oh my gosh, I'm good. I'm doing well. I got 2 runny-nosed kids this weekend.
Fantastic.
Running around. So
How are you?
I'm so far so good. No
Okay.
runny nose.
I mean,
I will embrace this time that I have.
I will say this: kids under 5, pretty usually sticky and have a runny nose. Nobody's fault. It's just kids. It's kids growing up. I mean, yeah, you're okay.
It's preschool.
You're okay.
You
It's
know.
normal. Exactly. Especially they're mingling.
Well,
they're in the petri dish.
You know
bro.
that there's an issue when the preschool sends out an email on Friday that says, "Here are the guidelines you need to know for bringing your kid to school or not." And so you know that there are kids in there that were probably way too sick to be in school, but parents didn't want to deal with it.
Sure.
Totally get it. But at the same time, it's like, well, that's why Emerson has this thing going on right now. But yeah, it was a good weekend. I emceed the 4th annual Blake Snyder Trivia Night on Friday. Money goes to, they usually raise like over $10,000. It's a great event.
Sorry, real quick for folks like Art who aren't necessarily here in the St. Louis
Blake
community.
Snyder was killed in a routine traffic stop like 5 years ago. He's a police officer.
County, or do you know?
He's St. Louis County, yeah. And so every year since then, his graduating academy class 178, puts on a trivia night to raise money for the St. Louis SLCPA, St. Louis County Police. There's a division within there called Need of Aid. When a need of aid call is put out on the radios, that means drop what you're doing if it's a non-emergent case and go to that officer's help wherever they are.
Gotcha.
So they have this need of aid campaign. So they help families in need, police families in need, like Blake Snyder's family, or whatever. So they have a fund that they put all this money towards. So it's a fantastic event. Like, you feel safe because it's nothing but police officers in this building.
Might have been the safest place, right?
Yeah. So did that. They raised a bunch of money. Ran errands for a little bit on Saturday. Got a chance to go to some coral shops in St. Louis, which was awesome.
Remy enjoying a little bit of his Remy time. Good for you, man.
But my brother is having a baby shower this weekend, so we're back up to Bloomington Normal this weekend. So I was out getting car seats.
Don't they do something? Isn't it? Is your brother like, I'm having a baby shower?
No, he's not there.
Okay.
So the guys don't go to this.
Well, right. I thought there was something else for guys. Like they do a diaper party.
There's
or
a diaper
something.
party. Yeah.
Don't
right.
say that because you don't want to have to throw that.
Well, I don't know. I
don't know how that works. I don't know how
I
it works.
would.
I don't have friends or family, so I don't know how that works.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's that, and there's this, like, we're literally in Bloomington Normal like every other weekend until Christmas, so we're all tied up.
Tis the season.
Yeah. So we're going back this weekend for a shower. Had to pick up the gift for that.
Did you go back this previous week? Just this weekend?
Not this
I
weekend.
was just there this weekend.
No, we are every other
We
weekend. Yeah.
We exchange.
So at the Blake Snyder Trivia Night, all the friends were there. We were like, hey, we should get together tomorrow night. So this is one of the things that we like to do from time to time is everybody brings takeout from a different place. So we literally had like pizza, we had rigatoni, and we also had Thai food. So it was all takeout from different spots, and it all kind of collaborated okay on the plate. It wasn't too bad.
Lots of noodles.
But it was super easy to do, and cool. Get to hang out with the friends and talked about Christmas and what we're doing for that. While we were talking about that, we were like, we should just pull up all the Christmas decorations from the basement.
Oh man.
The Christmas trees went up this weekend. We have decided to go a different route with the tree in the entryway because it's the tree from our old house and it's just way too big for that spot. So we're thinking about getting another tree, which I didn't want to do this year, but it sounds like it's going to happen. Because we need so the 2 trees, and you're going to think this is absolutely ridiculous.
I already think that
You
you've had a
already think that
discussion.
multiple trees-
No. I already think that you had a discussion about the trees fitting in a certain part of the house is crazy because in my experience, it would go, well, this is the tree, put it somewhere.
Yeah.
Like I'm not the tree. There's one tree. There's one Christmas tree.
Yeah, so this technically would be the tree. So the 2 trees that are flanking our TV in the living room
Guardian trees.
are are just for decor. So they all have a theme, they have a color theme and all that kind of stuff. But we have all of these like sentimental ornaments that we want to put on a different tree. They don't go with that decor. So we have to get a different tree. I know you think this is ridiculous, but there is some value, I feel like, in like all the ornaments that we've gathered over the years. You know, we've got first house ornaments. We've got, Riley when she was a puppy ornaments, kids. It's just, that to me is the more important part of this than.
Are you saying you have too many ornaments for one tree? Is that what you're trying to say?
No, we just want to put them up.
Well, that would make sense.
Right now,
but of course, this doesn't make sense to me.
Well, right now they're just not up because the tree that we have is too big.
Like we have trees, we have ornaments that we've collected over time as well, and we always put them up, and we look forward to it.
Yeah, it's good. I don't know. It reminds me of when I was a kid and helping, mom and dad put up the tree and. All of my ornaments, which were things that I like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, those kinds of
absolutely,
things.
man. Yeah, I've got a Darth Vader that hangs on my tree. I know all of it. We got an A for Alicia, a K for Keaton, an M for Mason. We have those same things.
Yeah.
It's just in a different place. And I got on the way in, I saw your picture and I went, I'm just tired of talking about the debate at this point of whether or not it should be up. You do it, man.
Oh yeah.
Enjoy your holiday.
Yeah, our neighbors had their Christmas tree up last weekend. Yeah, and we don't really have a front display window.
It's no holds barred. There's people playing Christmas music. The world's largest Starbucks is open in Chicago. All of the biggest things are here.
Yeah, yeah. Coffee and Christmas.
No, I don't know why I even mentioned that to you.
So we got Christmas up in the house. What's funny is that we have these two trees up, and the rest of the decorations are not up yet. So we're tackling that a day by day.
One thing at a time. You're only
one thing at a time. So Strange Donuts had the Stranger, and I told you this last week when I sent it to Lauren. I was like, I'm gonna regret this, and I sent her the Stranger of the Week, which was 2 chocolate covered donuts with brownie batter in between the 2 sandwich, and then a brownie batter on top, and then on top of that there was a chocolate chip cookie. It was called Death by Chocolate.
If you're unfamiliar with Strange Donuts, they obviously do really strange donuts, but the Stranger of the Week is that their specialty.
Yeah, it's it could be anything from the Death by Chocolate, which sounds delicious, to pulled pork donuts.
They catered my wedding. Strange Donuts catered. I had donuts at my wedding, but I don't know what the strange. So it is only there for a week. The Stranger of the Week,
just there for that weekend.
So
Friday,
for the
Saturday, Sunday.
Okay, and they only make it like everything. They only make a certain amount. Yeah, and when it's out, it's out.
Yeah,
but they advertise that in advance, and then
they put it up on Facebook. And
standards.
Then I told you last week.
I remember
we were sitting in the studio. Yeah. I was like, I'm going to send this to Lauren. I'm going to regret it because my plan was to just go over to the one that's by the office and just pick one up. Before.
Yeah, there's a few locations.
Forgot. So the closest one to our house is 20 minutes away. So I had to drive on Sunday because I, kind of promised it to her. So, but I guess the collateral damage is that I also got donuts.
Right.
So.
Right. When he's like, I'm going to regret telling her this, I said, what you're regretting right now is that you're going to have to bring one home and you're going to have to get one for someone else. It's like, you want one, but you have to tell other people about it because you can't just walk in the door with this. Although I guess you guys could share it. It's probably big enough.
Oh, yeah. But she did offer, and I declined.
Not in that
She had it over 2 days.
Nice.
She had part of it yesterday and part of it this morning.
Yeah, we had Keaton's birthday cake that made it 18 hours.
Yeah?
We had 4 teenagers.
Oh yeah, tell me about the Keaton birthday weekend. This was at Alicia's house.
Yeah, so he actually got to have 2 because now he's in that part of his life where he's 15 and he's got his dad's house and his mom's house. He gets 2 parties now.
Yeah.
Right. So he told his dad, "Can I have the boys? Me and the boys want to stay over. Me and Jack and Jake and I don't know all their names." I'm sorry, I met him this week. I know that's terrible, but and it'll come back to me. But nice kids. I know who I was when I was 14 and 15. Keaton's not that kid. I'm very proud of them. They hung out at the house. They're not vulgar. They were slightly loud, but what do you expect? But Keaton turned 15 last week, and we confirmed, by the way, that he would come back for Thanksgiving. He's coming here to Glen Carbon, where I live, to see family that lives here in St. Louis for Thanksgiving.
Yes.
And we're going to record another episode of Driving School.
Oh, nice.
So we're going to get him out.
Is he actually enrolled in the class now?
He will be second semester this year.
Okay.
So I think after the holidays or possibly in December. Do you know when the semester break was? Do you remember when you went to these schools that Keaton's going through?
Yeah.
Not necessarily all of them, but
Yeah, I think the driver's education is only a half of a semester. So I think it's like instead of 16 weeks, it's like only an 8-week course or something like that. But yeah.
Did the semester break over holidays?
Yeah, that's exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you leave for Christmas break and you come back and you got new classes
Second
and all
semester.
that. Yeah, yeah.
So he's a freshman in high school. He has his 3 homeboys come over. I don't even know if that's a term that they use anymore. I don't
Homies.
think it is. The
Bros.
boys. I know him.
Brews.
The bros, absolutely. So Keaton, who is just turning 15, he's got 2-3 friends that come over that are, I believe, 14. Freshmen in high school. And they bring over the video games and they inflate the inflatable mattress. And Keaton's like, I want to go grab some snacks. Can you and I go grab some snacks? Like he wants me to go with him because he knows I will buy him Funyuns and Mountain Dew, and his mother will not.
And he does not have a car.
That's right. That's right. But they walked, man. They want to walk.
Oh, nice.
And they're in shorts.
Okay.
You dumb kids. They're like, we'll come back when the pizza's ready at 6. Like, okay, yeah, 5:15. They were like, oh, it's cold. Okay, I know we all told you that. But that's okay. Go out and learn on your own. Be free. Fly. But yeah, they all came over. They went for a walk. Alicia's place is near a lot of stuff. So they walked over to like a Target or whatever. I don't know. Probably stole a bunch of stuff. Egged some cars. I don't know what they
You just said he was a good kid.
I know he did. I know I did. I know. I always assume the worst. But it was good. They all hung out. Like I said, they were just loud was the worst thing, and I can't complain about that because they were funny.
What were the snacks that he picked out?
Funyuns and Mountain Dew. Like I was
Really?
serious.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. They wanted Funyuns. The list goes on. Mountain Dew Voltage, first off, which is like a blue raspberry. I found out, like the blue part of a bomb pop because I had some.
That's the one that they target gamers.
2 liter. Mountain Dew basically
In general,
target. Yeah.
Mountain Dew, Red Bull. Yeah.
Yeah. So cream soda, they wanted a 2 liter of cream soda and a 2 liter. I know a 2 liter of cream soda and a 2 liter of Mountain Dew Voltage. And I said, okay, whatever.
Uh-huh.
So we did that. We got that, and then he said, "Can I get some Funyuns? Ooh, can we get some Cool Ranch Doritos?
Nice.
Ooh, can we get some Fritos in this mild cheddar dip?
Nice.
Yeah." So they ate half of the cheese. First off, 2 pizzas for dinner. Two stuffed crust pizzas for
This
dinner.
sounds like a great night to me.
There's no food safe in your home. I hope you realize that in 10 years from now, your pantry will be empty and you will be bones.
Yeah.
There will be no food in your house because we had these 4 boys over and we got them Funyuns, Doritos, Fritos, a cake, and 2 pizzas, and it was gone. The next day, gone. Like Alicia wanted a piece for lunch the next day, gone. The cake, you woke up, gone. Oh no, okay, it wasn't all fully gone. Alicia had cake for breakfast, then it was gone.
Yeah.
I tried to hide the Funyuns and take them home. I forgot the bag. I was kind of mad about that. But yeah, they ate through everything in the house. I had to go pick up water Sunday morning because they drank every water bottle. Threw them everywhere.
Yeah.
It was like walking.
Was it like half filled and some
Right.
with the caps on?
Of course
caps
it
on?
was.
Yeah.
But it was awesome. It was awesome. He had a good time. His cake was Naruto, which is an anime show they're all very much into right now. And he had, for weeks, been telling us he needs a new phone. He had the iPhone 7, and the iPhone 11 just came out. So 4 years since he's had that phone.
Yes.
He's turning 15. Since he was 11, 12, that was the first phone I gave him. That phone has been lost on a bus. That phone was with him when he met 21 Pilots. That phone has been with him since phones were a thing for him. You know what I'm saying? That was his first phone. And I don't know how you are when they're like, do you want to turn in your phone? You get a new phone. Do you turn yours in or do you keep them?
No, usually keep them.
They gave us $200 off the new phone to give him his phone.
Yeah.
His phone was in fine condition. The only thing it had was on the back of it, it had a dent on the back of it, like just in the part of the back of the phone. And he's like, I'll give you $200 off for it.
That's not bad.
And Keaton's like, all right. Hands him his phone. It's no problem going here later. This is my only thing that I've had to connect with the world for since I became a young adult. Take it. Give me my new phone. And he was like, let's go. This is so that feeling when you give your kid something and they're like so happy and excited, right? Finally I got him something he actually wants. Bought him a digital drum set last year. Barely uses it, You think that I'm going to nail it with this present, but we got him this one. And he's excited about it, and he seemed take good care of it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so he and his friends, like he's going, I'm going to see which one of my friends is going to notice first. What, that you got a new phone? Weird, dude. But I get it. He's 14, 15. That's like the status symbol, right?
It's like when you get your license and you just like carry your keys in your hand.
Right.
So that people will notice that you can drive.
You drive.
Nobody
yes,
cares.
Yes, I have a gigantic keychain to let you know.
I'm flipping it in the grocery store. Yeah. Well, that's good.
But he really enjoyed his gift and his party. It seems like his mom was real happy with the way everything went. Like, I didn't wake up at all. I slept through the night. She said she got up at 1 and texted Keaton, keep it down. But he was like, I didn't get that text. Like, he showed us. It's a brand new phone. He showed us. Like, I didn't get that text. So.
New phone, who it is.
Right. Right. He did that to his mom, who's like 12 feet above him. Keep it down. But no, it was good. It was a good weekend. It was, like I said, busy. But kind of also relaxing, like just getting to hang out with the wife. And have you explored the Disney Plus at all more? You guys get any time with that this weekend?
I actually explored a little bit of it last night, and I popped on.
Ooh, what'd you watch?
Brink.
What is that?
It's one of the Disney movies, the Disney Channel movies. So it's the skating, the rollerblading movie.
Is it one from your childhood?
I would say.
Or is it recent?
I think my teenage years.
Okay, that's better than it just came out last year. I've been really looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
No, they
it's like High School Musical for you.
It was a big deal. They put out all of the Disney Channel movies on. It was either on demand or Netflix had them for a time, and it was like Johnny Tsunami and Brink and all these different.
Took you back?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, dude, that's what it's all about.
It was good. So yeah, I've explored a little bit, but Emerson loves the new Lady and the Tramp live action. She's always watching that.
That's on like repeat right now?
Yep.
Right on.
Yep.
Have you explored the Pixar side of it?
Not yet.
Huge, dude. All those little shorts, like
they're all in there.
Yeah.
Like the Bow.
Yep, and all of them. Dude, you're gonna cry. You're gonna cry your face off. That's what Alicia said. Like, oh God, if you want to cry, they've got all the shorts, all the digital shorts. Absolutely, that Bow one is real good though.
Yeah.
But we explored the Jeff Goldblum show. That's on Disney Plus. Have you seen it? It's a national, I guess,
Geographic?
technically, sure, but it's like on the big splash screen, like
Yeah.
Jeff Goldblum's ridiculous asses on the front screen.
Was it good?
Yeah, it's Jeff Goldblum. If you like Jeff Goldblum,
What is it about? Is it about
weird.
him or is
It's
it?
weird. The first episode was about shoes, and the second episode was about ice cream.
So it's like see how it's made kind of thing.
Kind of, but then they Jeff Goldblum it. So he went into the shoe, like he went to a shoe convention. He interviewed a guy who makes custom shoes, and then he made Jeff Goldblum a pair of custom shoes. And then he also talked to a YouTuber who has 1 million subscribers and does shoe unboxings.
Yeah.
So in the end, Jeff Goldblum unboxed his sneakers.
Gotcha. Okay.
So
I kind of get the
in the ice cream episode, he goes and he talks to someone who makes ice cream. They make a Jeff Goldblum ice cream, and then he goes out and takes it to some people, and they try it. So it's, I guess I didn't realize the pattern until now, but it's almost like, it's a how they make it and then how they Jeff Goldblum it.
Gotcha.
Because it's weird. He just weirds his way
But
through the
he's
whole
just like
show.
a funny, entertaining guy.
He's just like, oh, we're going to go through over here, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? Like, he's just adventuring with Jeff Goldblum is what the show could be called.
See ham up himself.
Yes. Yeah, his own stuff. But it was funny. It was good. We watched that. We watched the Netflix comedy special. Watch The Mandalorian if you haven't yet. If you have unlimited Verizon, you have a year free for Disney Plus. I cannot stress that enough. I paid nothing for my Disney Plus. If you're already paying for it with your unlimited data plan or whatever you have from Verizon.
Lauren just texted me. Leo has been doing this thing now where when he drops something, he reacts like we would react. So when he drops something, he will stop everything and go, "Oh my God." It is the cutest thing in the world, but we kind of look at him, we're like, that's our fault.
Does she?
We did that. It's just so funny coming out of his mouth.
Did you do it again, or did she
He
have
did
a
it.
video? Or
She said also Leo just dropped his iPad and said, "Oh my God," again. I did one of these.
The face palm.
Yeah.
That's funny. Ah, that's cute. Well, that's good. Thank you guys for coming by. Should we wrap this up?
I think so.
Yeah, okay.
Wow, right on time.
Yeah, I appreciate everybody like swinging through and chatting it up real quick. We do this every week. If you're just listening on the podcast, you can always follow us on Facebook and get these live notifications on a Monday morning, 11 a.m.-ish Central Time. So if you're on the East Coast, noon, we'll have lunch with you. If you're on the West Coast, good morning. Let's eat breakfast. But at any time,
call it a brunch.
Right? You can follow us on Facebook or Twitter, Instagram. I'm at Mason Show.
At Remy Radio.
It says it under our faces there. You should follow us at Mason and Remy. Thank you so much for being a part of this, and we'll see you next time.